Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. My name is Shamiel, and with me as usual, Coach Andrew Pequeno. And we've had quite an exciting weekend of football, Andrew, especially the Coke on Sunday and a lot of other LFA action taking place also.
Yeah, I think the LFAs are getting to the concluding stages, Shamiel. The Coke was exciting.
Yeah.
I've got to admit, the games that I watched were very exciting. And the passion was there from the supporters and the players. So the Coke is still the Coke, still the number one.
Okay, so like usual, if you don't know, we're here to bring you local football action, results, fixtures, leagues. And if your LFA isn't being highlighted here, please send us an email at info@thefourthmoment.co.za. Or reach out to us on our WhatsApp number, which is on our Facebook page, and then we can start highlighting other LFAs.
100%.
We're already in round 2 of most LFAs, but we know there are other LFAs still busy in the first round, so
Correct.
we can maybe highlight those. Okay, so as usual, we start with Cape District LFA. Obviously, a lot of action there. Some on Sunday and some in the week also.
Okay.
So I've got some results here. Clearwood winning Grassy Park 1-0. That was a sort of a high anticipated match.
Okay.
Clearwood doing well on the log at the moment.
Good result.
Montague Spurs beating Ocean View 6-1. Yeah, that's a big score.
Yeah.
Oregon beating Greenwood Athletic 4-2. That's a very good win for Greenwood.
Correct.
Salt River
No, for Oregon Spurs. Good win for Oregon Spurs.
For Oregon Spurs. That's what I said. Oregon Spurs.
Bad loss for Greenwood.
Bad loss for Greenwood.
We move on.
Salt River losing 2-0 to Spenston.
Sure.
Yeah. And then Wolves and Ashford. That match coming out to a 0-0 draw there. How does that affect the log? So Montague Spurs still top of the log. 31 points.
How many games?
13 games. Clearwood now, with a win over Grassy Park, they climb to second position. 15 matches played, though, 2 matches more than Montague, but on the same points, 31 points. And then Spenston now in third, 13 matches played, 24 points.
So it's all in Montague's hands.
Basically, Montague hands. They win the
remaining games. They win.
Yeah. Looking at the fixtures taking place this weekend, so Ashford's up against Clearwood. That's going to be a big game for Ashford. They need to win. They still need to fight for survival in the Super League.
And a big game for Clearwood. So they're pushing Monty's,
Montague Spurs up against Salt River. That's going to be a tough game. That's on the A at William Herbert on Saturday. Grassy Park up against Ocean View. And then Wesley up against Wolves. And that's the matches played.
Sure. What time is that Montague Spurs Salt River game?
3:30.
Okay.
3:30.
Sure.
And then we're going to look quickly to the Premier League. Obviously, this is the league where players are trying to play for promotion to the Super League, Andrew. So, Batswood drawing 0-0 with Blue Belts. That's a good draw for Belts there. Cape Town Football Academy losing 5-1 to Southampton. Southampton doing well at the moment. They're top of that log. Cape Town Fusion and Devonshire drawing 1-1. And Milano drawing 4-4 with FC Kefton. Now, Milano's in the running for the league. That draw isn't going to suit them well.
4-4.
So, looking at the log there, Southampton top of the log, 32 points. With 13 matches, Milano 31 points, 13 matches, and Batswood in third with 14 matches played, 28 points. So
Southampton and Milano pushing for promotion.
Milano newcomers to Cape District this year, pushing for promotion to get into the Super League at Cape District.
I thought this week I started Mitchell's playing Sharma because this is the week, I think, where the league gets decided, I think, or close to being decided.
And a lot happening off the field at Mitchell's playing also.
Yeah, we're not going to go there. Right. We stay on the field here, bro.
Yeah, we stay between the lines.
Yeah. Right. Results from last weekend. Bale 5, Colville 3, Shamiel. Good result for Bale.
Yeah, that's a good result.
FC Tafelshoek 3, Woodlands 0. We thought Woodlands maybe had one eye on the Coke on Sunday. Yeah. Good result for Tafelshoek. Keeps them top of the log. Juventus 5, Lentegeur 1. Good result for Juventus.
Okay.
Liverpool Portland's 4. Beacon City 0. Good result for Liverpool.
They need the points.
Yeah, Riverton have had a good season, Shamiel. Riverton 3, Syringa Spurs 2.
That's a good win.
Rockefellers 2, Ikapa 0. Good result for Rockefellers. Stantive 0. Beacon Spurs 3. Good result for Beacon Spurs.
Yeah.
And then Cedar Park obviously getting a walkover over Westridge. I think that's the off-field things we were talking about.
Yeah.
So, Shamiel, the log at the moment, the combined log has FC Tafelshoek 2 points clear of Beacon Spurs. Okay. Same number of games. And let's get to this. Saturday, Westridge A.
Is this now the fixtures?
Fixtures for this weekend.
It's a slow day today.
Is Beacon Spurs versus Tafelshoek. Right, Shamiel. With 3 rounds to go. or 4 rounds to go, sorry, this will decide the league.
For real?
I think so. Because Spurs need to win. They can't afford a draw. Tafelsuk know that if they win, it's in their hands. Because then they'll be 5 points clear.
Okay.
So it's a big one. Get up to West Street, Shamiel. I think that's the place to be Saturday. Other games this weekend on Saturday, Bale versus Rockefellers. That'll be a nice game.
Yeah.
Beacon City, Riverton. Cedar Park versus Liverpool Portlands. Ikapa, who are struggling against Juventus. Juventus will fancy themselves.
Yeah.
Lentegeur versus West Street. Colville versus Woodlands, Shamiel. Woodlands have had a good season. Like I said, they also came up with Saringa. With Riverton. And Saringa Spurs playing Stantive. That's Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday, depending on what happens on Saturday. Colville versus West Street. Riverton versus Rockefellers.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game.
That'll be a nice game.
Yeah.
Stantive, Neat Points versus Bale United.
Yeah.
Beacon City versus Cedar Park. Liverpool Portlands versus Juventus. Now, historically, that's always a tough game. So that'll be a nice game. Good supporters on both sides.
Yeah.
Woodlands United versus Lentegeur. So that's where we are, Shamiel. Sure. I think that's the place to be. Mitchell's playing this weekend.
Is that it?
That's it. Westridge, Saturday, 3:30.
That was quick then. We just playing. Yeah. Get out there.
We only had one round, Shamiel. We Coke on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. That's why normally it's 2 days of games. Right. South Peninsula at Roykrans. That's where we were on Sunday. But we're going to talk about the league quickly. Azuri losing 1-0 to King David. That's a good win for King David there. Ariel Spurs, beating Eagle Wings 9-6. Yeah, this is football, 9-6, not rugby. Lavender Hill beating Crusaders 7-0. There's goals there.
I know.
You come in by the gate to just see goals.
Goals, yeah.
Squeal beating Oasis 2-0. And Wanderers, they're getting a good win, 2-0 against Good Hope. That's good for them. Fixtures for this weekend. Wow. Ariel Spurs up against Oasis. Crusaders up against Eagle Wings. Good Hope are playing Lavender Hill. It's going to be a nice game. King David up against Rainbow Chiefs. Squeal against Atletico. Atletico having a good season. And Vrygrond up against Azuri. Then looking at the log there, Lavender Hill still top of the log, 58 points, 7 points clear after playing 21 games. Atletico in second with 51 points, 20 matches played. And Wanderers now in third. They've moved to the top three, 21 matches played, 42. Took them a while, but they're there.
It looks like it's Lavender Hill's shot.
Yeah.
That's Lavender Hill's title there.
That's South Peninsula.
I don't think, I'd like us to go back in all our shows and actually work out when last we had a 0-0 at South Peninsula. I think it's been a long time.
We must actually go look, yeah.
Because, a lot of goals. That's a place to be, Roykrans. Sure. Speaking of goals, Cape Town Tigerberg. So, busy weekend.
What's happening? Yeah, there's a lot of ups and downs there.
Sure. Well, let's start. Friday night, I was at that game. Vasco da Gama 8, Saxon Rovers 1. Talk about rugby, we're getting there. Sure. Good result for Vasco. I just thought they were better on the night. Saxons, I don't think they arrived. What is it? Noel Fishhook 3. Good game in the relegation struggle. Good.
What is it? Noel Fishhook 3.
Big 3 points for Fishhook. I think what is it? Almost relegated now, Shamiel. Edgemead, Noel, Hanover Park 4. Hanover Park flying still.
Yeah.
Good 4-0 win. Garden Village, Shamiel. Garden Village, no. Tableview 1. Now, that puts Garden Village deep into the relegation trouble, which we'll get to.
But that's a good win for Tableview.
Big win. FN Rangers 1, Durbanville 2. Title chasing Durbanville, keeping Vasco honest on the top of the log there. 2-1 win. Good 2-1 win there.
Yeah.
JMI, speaking of relegation candidates, JMI 2, Norway Parks 1. Big 3 points for JMI. Yeah. I didn't see that coming. UCT 1, Rachersdal 1. Good point for Rachersdal away at UCT, Shamiel. It helps them in their relegation battle.
Yeah.
Then, midweek games. Bottersig 4, UCT 2. Bottom of the table, Bottersig upsetting UCT. Not good for UCT. And then speaking of 8-1 being the flavor of the month, Durbanville 8, Norway Parks 1. Now, Shamiel, Norway Parks beat Vasco the previous week. Big result there. But 8-1, Shamiel, never saw that coming. Yeah, that was a big result. Yeah. So good result for them there. And now we get to the log, Shamiel, I think. I think that's where everybody wants to see. But let me first get to the fixtures this weekend. Okay, quite a few. So, there was a game played last night. Saxon Rovers 2, Edgemead 1. Good result for Saxons. Right.
Okay, yeah.
This weekend, Norway Parks versus Hanover Park in the Cup semi-final, Shamiel. The other Cup semi-final is Rachersdal versus Wynberg St. John's. Now, that is 2 big semi-finals.
When is that game?
They're both playing at Kensington on Saturday. Okay. The Norway Parks, Hanover Park is 2 o'clock, and then the Rachersdal game is 4 o'clock.
Okay.
League fixtures, Durbanville versus Edgemead. Now, this is a derby. It's a proper derby. Been around for many years. Going to be tough for Dulvie, but they're chasing Vasco. They've got
They
a
should
big
be
run.
favourites.
They're very big favourites. Edgemead have been on the losing streak.
Yeah.
Right. Fishhook versus Vasco da Gama. Now, Fishhook, never easy to beat at home, Shamiel. I always say that. So that's going to be a tough one for Vasco. Ragnarsdal, like I said, play Wynberg, so they're not playing Saturday. FN Rangers versus Norway Parks. This is Sunday. Sunday fixtures, big one for FN Rangers. Norway Parks would have played Cup the previous day. And then Fishhook versus Edgemead, Shamiel. Now, again, big weekend for Fishhook. I think Edgemead also a big weekend playing Durbanville. Fishhook need points. So that's going to be very interesting. So those are the fixtures. I think we can go to Tuesday night. Tuesday night at Paro Park. Well, sorry, it's now moved to Thursday night, Paro Park. Ragnarsdal versus Vasco. That's going to be a big game.
Yeah.
Big game. So we all want to see what the log looks like. So top of the log. Still Vasco da Gama. 22 games played, 53 points. Second, Durbanville, 21 games played, 48 points. Third, Tableview, 21 games, 45 points. So it looks like Vasco Durban, if Durban win the game in hand, they're only 2 points behind Vasco Shamiel.
Okay.
So that's Cape Town Tigerberg. Things are flying there. Right, cool.
Is it done? All right.
Done.
Okay. I thought you were going to show us the bottom of the log. Okay.
Well, I can. Let's go bottom of the log.
Yeah,
I think everybody wants to. That's where the action is.
Yeah, because there was some.
I think there's some big.
results there.
Bottom of the log, Bordesig, 13 points after 24 games. Second bottom is JMI, 23 games played, 17. Third bottom, 3 go down. Ragnarsdal, 19 games, 17 points. Fourth bottom, Fishhook, 20 games played, 21 points. This is the problem one. Garden Village, 23 games, 21 points.
Yeah.
So Ragnarsdal got 4 games in hand on Garden Village.
Yeah.
Only 4 points behind. So Ragnarsdal, in my opinion, need to win out of their last 9 games. If they win 6,
yeah. They probably play the ones at the bottom.
Yeah, they play teams around it. So it's going to be very interesting.
Okay, yeah, exciting. They Cape Town Tigerberg as usual. If you're in the area, go and support.
100%.
My last one here is Ethno District. Some good results there. Diadora beating FC Kalatikos 4-2. FC Landshut beating Young Stunners 2-0. I'm still yet to see a Young Stunners win here. Jamestown 6, Q-Town no. That's a big score. Leeds losing 2-1 to Ontario FC. Ontario FC and Turfel losing 3-1 to Triple S Academy. Looking at the log there, Ontario 16 matches played, 40 points. If Triple S 16 matches played, 40 points, and Jamestown 16 matches played, 39 points. Yearly, that's tight. Okay, let's see what happens there. Jamestown playing FC Landshut this weekend. Q-Town up against Young Stunners. Leeds FC up against Turfel. Ontario against Diadora, and Triple S Academy up against FC Kalatikos.
Tight. Yo, Northerns. Ooh, Northerns. Talk about tight. Results of the weekend. Ballard Spurs 1, Kalkstein 0. Good result for Ballard. Blue Down Spurs 1, Bishop Lavis 2. Eastern Rovers 2, Ravensmead 1. United 0, Belstar 5. Good result for Belstar. UWC, High Flying UWC 4, Belleville United 2. Now, remember, that was a top of the table crash. Sorry. Valhalla 3, Trinitarians 5, Shamiel. So that was this weekend. This weekend, I think, is Cup, Shamiel. I'm not mistaken. I don't see any fixtures.
Okay.
So, so let's get to the log. So now we got to hear it properly because it's very tight. Top of the log, 18 games played, 41 points, UWC. Second, 19 games played, 39 points, Bishop Lavis. So 2 points behind, extra game played, Lavis. Third, 19 games played, 38 points, Belleville United. Fourth, Ballard Spurs, 19 games played, 38 points.
It's tight there, no?
Very tight. UWC still 2 points clear with a game in hand on the 3 teams below them. Very interesting, Shamiel.
And Ballard was top of that league for a while there.
No, Bishop Lavis was top of that league for a while.
I mean,
Ballard's been coming up.
Sorry, Bishop Lavis, not Ballard.
Yeah, Bishop Lavis.
Bishop Lavis. Yeah.
But UWC had a break and now they come back firing. Woo! Very tight.
Okay, so is it no
That's
other
it.
LFAs?
That's a Coke time.
Yeah, as a reminder, it's LFA. Send your LFA's results through, and so we can highlight to any football news that you've got there in your local LFA. We can put it out here on the show. Okay, so obviously we were at the Coke. If you haven't saw it, go to our Facebook page, also our Instagram account. You'll see there's some interviews that Andrew's done there with some of the coaches. It was a bit crazy there, so we only caught a few of the coaches. Also got there a bit late. So yeah, and for the guys asking for the pictures of their teams, there's obviously some photos taken there by Ricardo Sneyman, who's taking photos for us. So obviously we were there early enough. So if you don't see it there, we were there after your
Sorry.
game. Sorry about that. We'll try better next time.
100%.
Okay, so looking at the Coke results here, we're going to run through them quickly. Under 18 A2 won Junction Road was 1-0. Under 18.
Good result.
These are obviously the matches that we didn't see, Andrew. Green Points Elysians drawing with a Nova Park there at the end of the game. And then a Nova Park coming through 4-2.
I saw that shootout. Very good win.
Shootout.
Yeah, very good win by Nova Park.
Okay. Ubuntu beating Santos 4-0. That score sort of bigger than what I thought. District 6 losing 2-1 to Rockefellers.
Good result for Rockefellers. The under 18s doing well, Shamiel.
Yeah. FC Kaapstad will normally have a good run here, losing 1-0 to Kalksteelfontein.
Kalkstein did well.
Yeah.
Northern's teams, you'll see the next result.
Yeah.
Northern's teams doing well.
Hamilton's losing 2-1 to Everton FC. Ulana and Valhalla drawing there at the end of the game 1-0, and Valhalla going through 6-5 on penalties.
I saw that shootout also. Very
Also,
nice.
okay.
Very tight. Yo.
Cape Town Spurs beating FN Rangers 3-0. It's
So
a good
easy
game.
win for Spurs. Yeah,
Yeah.
easy win.
On the ladies' side, RV United and New Stars played. RV beating New Stars 8-0. That's a big score there. Belleville City losing 1-0 to Hotspurs. We want to watch a bit of that game.
Yeah. Well, City did well. First
Yeah.
time they got there. So good result for them.
Yeah.
Only losing 1-0, I think it's a very good result.
Yeah, and the game was tight there.
Yeah.
Eideveld Football Academy beating Otha United 3-1. Good win there. Green Points Elysians ladies beating Greenwood 3-0.
Wow.
Good win there for them. And well done to Greenwood for getting this far. A very young ladies team. Strankasi Queens losing 2-1 to Goal Hunters.
Good
Well
result
done
for
to
Goal Hunters. Yeah.
Magic Ladies beating Spurs Women's 5-0. That's a big score there
Oh,
for
Magic
Ladies.
looking good, eh?
Yeah. And Invincible Craven be losing 5-0 to Dangerous Heroes. So that's
Defending
the
champions, they were Dangerous
Yeah.
Heroes still in there into the quarterfinals.
5-0, that's a good win there. Right, now to the men's. Regenstahl and Jomos. Yeah, that game was... It was tight.
Good result. Regenstahl again, no matter what they do in the league, the Coke, they seem to be firing.
Yeah. 1-0 win for Regenstahl against Jomos.
Good result.
Mighty United and Grossie Park. Grossie Park getting a 1-0 win over Mighty United there.
Late free kick there for Grossie Park. Good result for them.
Yeah. A match with a lot of chances, especially in the beginning.
We watched a bit of the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, but we were surprised when the result, when the update was like 0-0 for such a long
No
time.
period of
The
time,
goal
yeah.
coming at the end there. Then Hout Bay All-Stars beating Woodlands 3-0. Now we saw that, a lot of that game, especially at the beginning. Two early penalties.
Two early penalties.
Hout Bay All-Stars.
And then a red card.
for
Yeah.
the goalkeeper. Woodlands not coming back there, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Vasco beating FC Mimosa 1-0. Very good. I love the way FC Mimosa played. I must be honest, the way they played.
Very
Kept
nice
the ball
ball,
on the ground, went through the different phases, different parts of the field. Everything was just couldn't get the goal.
Yeah, but again, defending champions, Vasco still in it.
Yeah,
Into the
Vasco doing
quarters.
well to get the 1-0.
Yeah.
Yes, you must not say something.
No. What I'm
But they
saying,
did well. 1-0.
you know, those
Deserved
Coke,
result.
like we say, anybody can beat anybody. We saw
Yeah.
on Sunday that very tight games.
Yeah.
Very tight.
It was good. And then Westridge showing up against Montague Spurs. And that game was an exciting match. There was goals, 8 goals scored in total there. 5-3 win for Montague Spurs. It was 1-0, then 1-1, then 2-1, then 2-2, then 3-2.
And then it just went. No, listen, Montes did very well. I think that some of the goals we saw there were brilliant goals, team goals and finishes. Westridge were hanging in there at the beginning in the first half, and then second half, Montes just took control.
Yeah.
Montes are very strong, Shab.
Yeah, definitely. Chili Boys up against Ashford Athletic. That game also 0-0 right till the end. But then Ashford getting, I think it was a set piece goal they scored there, 1-0 win to Ashford.
Okay.
So I know for Ashford, this is the furthest they've ever gone in the Coke.
Wow.
Last they've gone was 2018. They went to the last 16. This is now the first time they've actually gone into the quarter. So well done to the coach there, to the team, and to the club. Well done for them for that. And then Nova Park beating Rockefellers 2-0. At the end of the day, the experience was too much.
That's what I said, the experience of HP. But listen, Rockefellers gave a good account of themselves.
Definitely.
I know they conceded in the first minute, so already they were on the back foot.
Yeah.
But Shamiel, you know, the things to highlight there in the senior men's division. 3 Cape District teams into the last 8.
Yes, okay.
3 Cape Town Tigerberg teams into the last 8 with the potential of a 4th. So LFAs are strong. Those 2 LFAs have been strong in the Coke.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, it's going to be the quarters. We've seen the fixtures already, so we'll preview that next week with the show before next Sunday.
Yeah.
We don't know the venues yet, so we'll keep you updated in next week's show. But yeah, it looks very good. The Coke is exciting, Shamiel. The road to Athlone is now getting clearer for most teams.
Yeah, definitely. And then there's just one result there. where there's still a DC case. We're not sure of that yet. Bale United or Jamestown
versus Norway
up
Parks.
against Norway.
Sure, Norway Parks win. There's 4 Cape Town Tiger teams
Yeah.
in the last 8. And the scary thing is the way the draw has been done. They avoid each other.
Is it?
So it's very, very exciting.
And then there's still one more ladies match to be played. It's taking place on Friday, the 5th of September at the Younger Stadium, 6 o'clock on the A, and that's in Kamfa ladies up against Cape Town.
Yay, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Okay, that's sort of it from our side. Anything else?
No,
ABC, no third division things happening.
No, ABC. We're still waiting. There's a meeting, apparently national meeting on the 9th. So we're still waiting to know when the streams are going to be drawn, what system we're registering on, all that stuff. Provisional dates to start with the 21st of September for Nedbank. We don't know. We don't know if that's going to be the case.
Third division dates and everything's out already. Teams are there.
Teams are already starting.
Yeah, we're just holding back in case there's the late purchases and late sales of the third division franchise. We'll see what happens. But that's it from our side.
Yeah.
Before we go, we're going to say big up thanks to Pequeno, our apparel sponsor, and also London Visuals for putting out the content, editing, and so on. And then before we go, also, we can't forget to ask you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Continue to like and share the videos on Facebook. We've had a bumper week this week. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sure.
Please keep sharing.
Please comment.
Comment. And until next week, cheers.
Cheers.